What is up, guys? My name is Jack O'Brien and welcome back to Interesthings. Renewable energy is something that countries such as Costa Rica and Scotland have been using to meet most of their energy needs for quite some time now. Now Google has announced that they will source 100% of the energy used for their data centers from renewable sources, solar and wind. Google's data centers around the world consumed as much electricity as San Francisco last year, and with the amount of people on the internet expected to grow by over 4 billion in the next 4 years, it is likely that these energy needs will only increase. This is also one of the first instances where a company rather than a country has decided to switch to renewable energy sources. This will likely set a new precedent, as it is now not only up to governments but companies to decide if they should be sourcing their energy from renewable sources. A mega company like Google switching to renewable energy sources will provide a huge surge to the renewable energy industry. Companies that produce wind turbines and solar panels will be able to scale up production in order to meet these new demands, which will in turn reduce the cost of solar and wind energy. Reducing the cost of renewable energy is key to causing a global shift. While Google has decided to switch their data centers entirely to renewable energy sources, the United States is taking baby steps at best by creating the first offshore wind farm. While this is a step in the right direction and marks the beginning of the offshore wind industry in the United States, there are many that worry that the industry will fight an uphill battle under Trump, as Trump has said before that he does not like wind energy because it ruins his view at his Scottish golf courses. I mean, gotta have your priorities straight there, as well as the fact that these wind turbines kill all the birds, which you can't argue with him entirely on because they do kill some birds, but I mean, I think renewable energy is a little bit more important than your golf courses, man. I mean, come on. Not only does Trump not like the wind industry, but the wind industry and the offshore wind industry in particular are very dependent on government funding in order to succeed. And while states such as Maryland have passed legislation that would allow for the wind industry to succeed, it is still very dependent on the federal government, and it is the federal government that will in the end decide whether or not the wind industry succeeds. Trump might not be in favor of the wind industry, but that's okay because most Americans aren't in favor of his cabinet picks. While the worst of the bunch appear to be Scott Pruitt of the EPA and Ben Carson of Urban Planning and Development. I mean, come on, Ben Carson! He said he didn't even want a position in the cabinet and they gave him something like Urban Planning and Development? He's a doctor, come on! I mean, oh, Trump. But there is still some hope, as the FDA nominee Jim O'Neill and Secretary of Transportation Elaine Chao appear to be good news for the tech industry and anyone who wants innovation. So basically, Jim O'Neill's big thing is anti-aging medicine. He's going to be pushing this by allowing for more medicine to be on the market with more people testing it at their own risk. While this will make progress faster, less regulations means that there's no way to tell if that anti-aging pill really works or if it kills you, until you try. Maybe vegans would support this because people are the guinea pigs now instead of the animals? Secretary of Transportation Elaine Chao is down with autonomous vehicles, and despite Uber's first driverless debut in San Francisco running through a red light, which they claimed was due to human error, it looks like the new Secretary of State will be pro-autonomous vehicle. The bad side to this again is safety. The cost of having more autonomous vehicles hitting the market faster is that there's more risk involved. And finally, the best part about the Trump administration is going to be Elon Musk. More Elon Musk! Musk indeed did attend, and by the time the meeting had ended, he found himself along with Uber CEO Travis Kalanick on the President-elect's Economic Advisory Committee. The tech summit was held by Donald Trump in Trump Towers. This tech summit happened just this Wednesday, and Trump invited all the CEOs and COOs of all the big tech companies. And while the tech industry originally had the least in common with the president-elect, the overall consensus from the meeting is not negative. When issues concerning the H-1B1 visa were brought up, a visa that brings the world's best talent to universities in Silicon Valley, Trump said, "Let's fix that." Even though high-skilled immigration was originally something the industry was afraid Trump would reduce. It is obvious that Trump is going to be very intertwined with businesses, and while Scott Pruitt and other old oil executives are crooked bastards, there are still people like Elon Musk that will be influencing Donald Trump now and making sure that the decisions that the president makes are going to benefit the tech industry and allow it to grow and prosper. Under a Trump presidency, almost everything will probably go wrong. But with hope, autonomous vehicles, anti-aging medicine, and space technology will improve, and that alone is something to look forward to. It sucks that we're gonna have Trump, but I mean, at least we got Elon Musk up there. What do you guys think? Do you think that businesses are going to be the key to switching to renewable energy? Or do you think that it still is really just up to the government? What do you think about all of Trump's cabinet picks and who's the worst? And what do you guys think about Elon Musk? I mean, Elon Musk! Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bell me. And I'll see you guys next time.